For the first time in over 10,000 years, how many centuries is that? Think about that in your head. A volcano in northern Ethiopia has erupted, sending an ash cloud thousands of kilometers across the continent. Now, this volcano, called the Hayli volcano, dormant for nearly 12,000 years, has no recorded history of erupting. That's why the dramatic scenes witnessed on Sunday are being described as the first known eruption. And now the effects are being felt in India, though most people can't actually see the ash in the sky. The ash cloud entered Indian airspace last night, but it is now drifting eastward and is expected to clear the country by 7:30 p.m. today. That's when it's expected to cross the region. Let's tell you where all. Traveling at nearly 150 kilometers per hour, the cloud moved in through Gujarat, passed over Haryana, Rajasthan, Delhi, Haryana, Punjab, and now headed towards the eastern region. The impact has been most severe on flight operations. Airlines have been instructed to avoid all routes with volcanic ash, leading to more than a dozen flight cancellations since yesterday. All major carriers have issued advisories for passengers as well. But one big question on the minds of people in Delhi has been that what will this volcanic ash cloud really do to our already miserable air? The answer, the short answer to that is no impact really. The ash cloud is traveling at a very high altitude, estimated to be about 25,000 to 45,000 feet. Experts say its effects are confined to the upper troposphere with no impact on surface level air quality. So in a way, the very smog that has been choking Delhi is also the reason why the ash isn't visible and won't be able to penetrate our airspace and thus worsen any city pollution levels. Well, that's the story so far, but we still need to know what the long-term impact of this ash on the landing space could actually be. And more updates coming on this story. The Ministry of Civil Aviation has now issued a statement on the impact of flights due to this volcanic eruption. MOCA has said that the AAI has issued a necessary NOTAM and all affected flights have been kept informed. Operations across India remain smooth with only a few flights rerouted or descended as a precaution. There is no cause of concern at the moment and we continue to monitor the situation closely and will provide timely updates to ensure passenger safety. Remember, about 6 to 7 flights in the regions we spoke about, Rajasthan, Haryana, Delhi, were said to be impacted. But they are saying now, the ministry coming out to say that the impact has been minimized and they are trying to avoid any further confusion. Amit Bharadwaj joins us for the very latest on this. Amit, take us through what all flights were impacted earlier on and what's the status at the moment?
Well, Sonal, right after that impact, more so around Ethiopia and the Oman region, the DGCA had asked all Indian aviation operators to be on high alert, and the procedures in regards to ash cloud as well as volcanic activity was already put into place last evening itself, with the urgent operational advisory being enforced. And what happened through the day is that you had IndiGo as well as Air India, both important stakeholders as far as India's civil aviation international operations are concerned. They were keeping a close eye on the activity along the western India region. And what we are given to understand that Air India had to cancel 7 of its international flights and 5 of its domestic flights scheduled today because these crafts had essentially crossed the region where the impact of this volcanic activity or ash cloud was, and hence it required precautionary checkup of the craft to ensure nothing untoward has happened to the machinery of the craft. So it was all in accordance of the SOP that was issued, and DGCA had already issued urgent operational advisory in this particular regard. Back to you.
All right, Amit, thanks so much for bringing us up to speed with that.